Hello, hi everyone. How are you all doing? Today I decided to just make this little, maybe long, I don't know, video, just to talk, just to have this heart-to-heart conversation. Just a little bit raw video, not really planned. Yeah, I mean, in this video, I guess I wanted to talk about this feeling that I had, maybe you had. I'm actually guilty of that feeling of that I have to figure out everything right now. I'm a college student right now, and I always think about future. I always think about what kind of things I should do right now so I get to that place in the future. I always think about and feel overwhelmed and anxious about what my career will be, what my life will be, what my personal life will be. And it's not even in this big global kind of scale. It's also in a small scale happens with me. For example, with homework or with videos, YouTube, and growing my kind of personal brand with that. With homework, for example, I would always think that, what will happen if I don't do this? Or I'm trying to figure out already how to, go through my semester. I worry about all these classes, even though I'm just very harsh on myself. I think that's one of the problems. Is just I'm just harsh on myself, and I don't know. Maybe many of us are too harsh on ourselves. We are, we are expecting too much from ourselves. I definitely do. I expect way too much from myself. I put goals. I would always do multiple things at the same time. Try to grow my YouTube channel, be good at school, do internship work, and I always put this stress on myself and try to figure out my life, my career already. And I'm just 20 years old. So I don't know, I listen to a lot of videos, I've read books, I talked with a lot of people, and I'm starting, to appreciate my age. I'm starting to appreciate time I have. I'm starting to appreciate the moment, because the moment is now has actually a very powerful effect on people. When you start appreciating the moment and living in the moment, because that's what matters, right? The moment creates past and future. Past already in the bag, future didn't come yet. What's now, what's in the moment right now, that what matters. I mean, I'm not saying that not planning future is a good thing, or that's what we have to do, just not plan it, don't think about it. No, we should, but we should just take that weight from us, and not to try to figure out everything right now, especially us, 20-year-olds, 21 and 25, even 30 years old. We are so young, and we just gotta appreciate the moment. I don't know, that's what I'm learning right now to do, is be present, focus on things. We don't have to figure out our career yet. It will come. Yes, ambitions are good, goals are good, all of that is good, and we just have to get there, step by step, take these little steps to get to this big dream or big goal. And it's wonderful. It's great to have those things, but we can't forget that those things didn't happen yet, and anything can happen in life, right? Life is just full of events that are not predictable, so we just gotta appreciate what we have right now. always when I feel anxious or nervous, or sad about things like homework or let's say YouTube, my girlfriend always says that it's gonna turn out, it will turn out okay. And I think there is so much wisdom in those words, and that's so true. I always worry about things and then they turn out okay, and I notice that over and over again, but I still keep worrying and keep being, you know, anxious about things and try to figure out things right away, right now. Try to figure out my YouTube strategy right now, everything. Try to figure out what I'm, you know, stand for, even though it's a lifelong process of figuring out who you are, figuring out what your values are, you know, what kind of content you want to create or you enjoy. That's on its own is, I think, the whole, you know, whole life experiments, I guess, the experiments during your life. And yeah, I mean, there is another interesting thing is the idea of faith. And I'm not really religious person, and I don't really know if I believe in faith or not. I'm not sure yet. I'm still, you know, searching for answers and stuff. But that actually idea of faith gives some tranquility, right? Gives some makes you a little more calm, and that has its own interesting effect on me when I think about it, or on people. For example, sometimes I'm anxious, you know, to drive. Not sometimes, I'm always actually anxious to drive, like in winter, in long distance or whatever. But anytime I'm trying to accept that, you know, I cannot control it, and I'm just leaving this out for my faith, kind of I feel a little better. And so yeah, I guess in this video I just want to encourage you guys that you don't have to figure out everything right now. I don't have to figure out everything right now. I think it's video like for you and for me at the same time to make my thoughts, put my thoughts into words, and to understand that and appreciate that I'm young, you know. I'm young, and my life is full of experiments, so I'll just do things that I like, things that I want to do, and just try to live in the moment, focus, because everything will come, everything will turn out okay. We just have to stop worrying, you know, and just start living. Yeah, I think that's all for today. I don't even know how to end the video, but